Just a disclaimer, I have filmed this video twice already. This is the second time. The first was last night. The lighting's different, my hair looks way worse. But I just wanted to pop that in there before we got started. Okay, let's get started. Fuck! It fell again. It looks like a sad bow. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Allie, and today we're going to talk about my 6-month update on my lullaby. I know. It's been 6 whole months. I didn't think it had been 6 whole months, but it's been 6 whole months. Here we is. So, I haven't done an update about my lullaby since I first posted my video in January because honestly nothing interesting has happened. There's been nothing to really update anybody on, so I figured I'd wait until I had a little bit more information. Now, at this juncture, I figured we can talk, we'll hang out, let's get cracking, as they say. So between now, which is June, and January, I've only bought 2 makeup related things. This year, I made a list of low/no buy rules, and they're right here. If you want to see that video, I'll link it wherever. And the first purchase that I made of this year actually came really soon after I made this list. And it does fall into all the parameters. It's okay. I didn't, you know, break any rules. But the first thing that I bought was the Natasha Denona Star Palette. I bought this off of Reddit, so it was a makeup exchange, and I got this for $144 as opposed to $169. So I did get a little bit of a discount on it. This is what it looks like. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Do I regret it? No. Was it still too much money for this product? Yes. So if you are like, oh man, I gotta get that Star Palette, you don't gotta. Do you need this palette? No, you don't. The second thing that I purchased wasn't actually makeup related at all. It was shampoo. I got there's a company called Briogeo, which is a sulfate and silicone free like shampoo and conditioner line, and I got their travel kit, which is like a small shampoo, a small conditioner, and this conditioning leave-in spray that I really love. And so I bought that. But since it was my birthday month, I got a couple of extra things. The first was I got to choose between a Glam Glow mask, like a little tiny one, or these 2 things from Bite. So this first one is a lipstick in Chai. It's this color. I'll put in swatches. And the second is this matte creme lip crayon in honey, what? Glace, but there's a thing on the E. Glacé? Glacé. Maybe? I don't know. It looks like this. Glacé. So I didn't pay any money for these. However, if these had not been an option, had it been between like a Glam Glow and a perfume, I wouldn't have gotten either of those things because neither of those things appealed to me. But both of these colors are beautiful and they look really good on me, so you know. Not mad about this. But I am also, because I'm in the process of getting rid of so many lipsticks that I don't give a fuck about, it's nice to find a lipstick that I do give a fuck about, because I'm like, oh man, I don't have to just surround myself with shit. I can actually have some like things that I like. So that's what that was. And also on top of the birthday month thing, I had 500 points at Sephora and I wanted to use those bitches up. I did not want any more points. I wanted to get out clean, scot-free. I kind of just wanted to close my account with Sephora in a metaphorical sense. What came in that point perk was a pretty big bottle. This is 1.7 fluid ounces of the Clinique Take Off the Day Makeup Remover, which I love. This is what I usually go to. There was also a mascara in here, which I have been loving. There was a small Party Pop lipstick, which is somewhere in the fray. I gotta be honest. I don't know what color it is, and I don't know where it went. But it's in one of these boxes, and it also came with a liquid eyeliner, which is also somewhere. I'm sure it's here, just, you know, not here. So yeah, so I didn't actually buy any makeup. But to me, personally, that's not even the interesting part. The interesting part about the low buy was what I didn't buy, why I didn't buy it, and just kind of my thoughts on it since then. So I'm hoping to segue into that a little bit now. The first thing that I almost bought was the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne Daydream palette. That is the small 5-pan palette. It's all neutrals, and to be quite honest, it was really the packaging that drew me in. It cost $26 originally, and I was so close to buying that I was like, you know what, no, I don't need it. And then it went down to $13 at my Ulta, and then I was like, but I didn't end up buying it. The second thing that went on my 30-day list was the Modern Renaissance palette. And it's like, what? Why? It has been out for so long. It is a permanent palette, but it made such a large appearance on Reddit for a while. It was everywhere. I mean, it's still pretty much everywhere, but it was what everybody was panning. It was what everybody was hauling. It was just there. And I was like, well, everyone loves this so goddamn much and it hasn't gone away. So what's the point? Maybe I'm missing something in this palette that I haven't gotten from eyeshadow before. No. Eyeshadow, some of it's better, some of it's worse. It's all fucking eyeshadow. The third one that I didn't buy was the ABH Subculture palette, which I still really love. I still really like. It's kind of got this little spot in my heart, like, oh, the one that could be, like, you know, the one that got away. But it's not that big of a deal. The reason that I haven't bought that palette, even though I have wanted it for over a month, and even though it does fit into some of my criteria, is because, quite honestly, I didn't want to deal with whether or not it was great or it was terrible. I guess I just don't need to fiddle around with, like, a maybe palette when I already have so many that I have to work through. A fourth thing that I put on my list was probably the hardest to abstain from buying, and that was the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. So I looked at the palette and I thought it was beautiful. I love that the names are under the shadows. I like that it doesn't have this plastic flap anymore. However, I watched a review video and you can hear the shadows moving inside of the plastic. There wasn't a firm connection between what was holding the shadow in the palette and the palette. So every time your brush moved against the palette, I'm like, and that seemed so cheap to me, so annoying, so not worth the $129 price tag. I wasn't about it. Also, on top of that, the colors were too warm for me. I knew I'd never wear them, and the ones that weren't too warm for me that I did like, I realized that I could dupe. That eventually, while I went back and forth really hard and was really struggling with that one for a while, I realized that I'm never going to pick it up. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, blue is my favorite color, but I'm never going to pick that palette up. That being said, now I want to get into just a full list of the strategies that I use. One is the 30-day rule. Write it down, and if in 30 days you still need it, maybe you can consider going after it again. If you haven't thought about it, if it's not important to you, if the urge to buy it only comes back when you look at it, you don't need it. Don't buy it. The second thing, like thought, tip, trick, or whatever that I've come across is to unsubscribe from fucking everything. If you have someone who you've been following who does a ton of hauls, who does a ton of new makeup, like first impressions videos, those are all so bad if you are in a headset of like makeup addiction, or if you are in the mind frame of buy, need. Do not bother yourself with that. Unsubscribe from Sephora, your emails, every person that you had that you think you can go without watching for a little while, unsubscribe. If you get the Ulta catalog that comes to your house, throw it away. Recycle it. But you know. The third thing that I have to offer is if you want to, you can just shop your stash. So if you're looking for a dupe for the Kristen Leanne Daydream palette, you can be like, well, there's a white and a tan and sort of a peach color and a dark brown. I wonder if I have those. And, well, hey, it turns out, yeah, I do. And they're all in the same spot. So it was really the pretty packaging for that one that drew me in. And that's not enough to buy it. Pretty cardboard is not enough to justify it. It's just not. My fourth tip is to utilize the Makeup Rehab subreddit. It is a good way to realize that there are other people who are struggling with not buying makeup and who just have too much of it in their lives, and it's nice to feel like you have a community. Also, they have TMO, which is Talk Me Out Of, and they are very helpful. The sense of support and community can be really nice. My fifth and final tip for this video for trying to rein in your desires to buy all these pretty shiny things is to think about all the money that you'd be saving if you didn't buy it and what you could put that for. So if we take me, for example, the things that I didn't buy from January until now equals $239. $239 is a lot. And to put that into perspective, I did a little bit of research. For $230, you can adopt an old dog from the SPCA and give them a loving home to retire in. For $149, you can buy yourself a pair of Moxie Beach Bunny skates, which I'm a roller skater, so that's always exciting for me, or almost an entire pair of lollies. For $107, you can buy the Ring doorbell system, the one with the camera that You know, so if people come in front of your house or squirrels and shit, you can see what's going on. You can scare them away by talking to them. Or you can buy the upgraded version for $169.99. Still money left over to buy like a snack, you know? For $119, you can buy a Kindle Paperweight. You can stop wasting all that money on all those books that you never read, Allison, and then instead put it on a Kindle Paperweight, and so you're not taking up so much goddamn space with all those fucking books. $239 will buy you an Amazon Prime membership for 2 years. Actually, for over 2 years, but if you're going by the $99 a year, over 2 years. According to the USDA, if you have a moderate budget for your grocery shopping, you can feed a family of 4 for a week on $239. And according to water.org, for $239, you can provide safe water or sanitation to 4 different families. All the links to this information will be in the description. I'm not encouraging or telling you that you have to do any of these things or buy any of these things or whatever, but it is interesting to see what can be done with so much money, because $239 is a lot of goddamn cash. If we were to take up the amount of makeup that I have and add it monetarily, I could probably put down a nice down payment on like a tiny house. I don't know what the down payment on a tiny house is, but I did, you know, whatever. So what's next? What do I plan to buy? Am I still on my low buy? And the answer is yes, I'm still on my low/no buy, because I don't see it being problematic. In fact, I see it as keeping myself in check. The only thing that I have to buy is a new eyebrow pencil, because I'm literally out of my eyebrow pencil. I have a sample left, and also a new Gimme Brow, because I'm out. And they finally re-released these. So other than keeping my eyebrows in check, I'm pretty good on the makeup for now. I thought I would end it with a little bit of decluttering, because that's just what I'm about. And I promise that there will be more declutter videos, because like there's so much stuff I gotta get rid of, y'all. But today I'm going to be decluttering the All I See Is Magic palette from ColourPop. I used this palette in a video. I like this palette just fine, but looking at it, it doesn't bring me any joy. There's nothing about it that I can't get somewhere else, and I think somebody else would get better use out of it. So this is going in the declutter pile. Feels good. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon type time whenever you are watching this. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to leave a comment. Let me know. We can discuss some stuff. And as always, I hope to talk to all of you soon. Bye, guys. Outro. I hope all of you are well. I hope your families are good. I hope your pets are happy. I hope you've had a really nice, lovely weekend, and that you haven't had too much rain. Or if you need rain, I hope you had a lot of rain. I hope that y'all are just living your best goddamn lives and doing the best with what you got. So, on that note, bye.